starting. I'll give it one, two, three, four. All right, everyone, do your introductions.
All right. Hi. My name's Tommy, and I am playing Noctis Arthur Riverheart, and I am a divine soul sorcerer human that also has a little bit of a foxy feature.
My name is Ben. I am playing a paladin named Theomoth.
And I'm Hogwash. I'm playing Neil, the Shifter Artificer.
And I am Blake, your dungeon master. We are welcome to Dumb and Dumber, a D&D 5th edition inspired podcast. Let's get right into things. Uh, Last off, we left with you guys being
Bugs.
rushed by a couple of goblins going to a town that you just completely destroyed and looted and killed, and then are now sleeping very peacefully after eating a dinner, witnessing your lunch lady brutally punching every single fish in a lake.
That's my nanny.
Y'all leveled
One
up,
of them, at least.
or at least I don't remember if we mentioned it over last session, but you guys did level up.
Yes.
Smoked enough of that nip, we got a level out of it.
Yeah,
What do you mean smoke? We drank it.
that too.
We
You
did
guys
start a blunt
didn't pass
rotation.
out, or you guys didn't fall asleep. You passed out or blacked out. Speaking of
I blacked out
blacking out,
after
what
after
is your
after
guys'
after.
weird fever dreams from drinking the strongest concentrated catnip ever? We'll start with Neil. What do you dream about on this catnip fever dream?
I am just floating in an ocean of like catnip and just daisies and all this other stuff. It acts like water, but it's just plants.
Faramoth, what are you dreaming on this catnip-fueled journey?
So my dream starts off with me waking up in the hammock of Lee in the tree, and as I arise, I see that there's just a bunch of leaves around me, and then the
Which
hammock
leaves?
disappears
Yeah,
from
which
me.
leaves
The
are
tree,
around
the
you?
trees, the trees, the trees. And then, as I realize there's a bunch of leaves around me, the hammock disappears from underneath of me, and I start falling onto one of Lee's branches that essentially is shaped as a slide, and I am just throughout the whole dream just sliding up and down a bunch of different Lee's branches.
So you're basically playing Chutes and Ladders in your dream, but on Lee.
I'm on the Leo coaster.
Okay. Now, Noctis, what are you dreaming on this fever dream inspired, or not fever dream inspired, catnip inspired fever dream?
Um, I was dreaming of literally fighting pirates in the sky. It, and for some reason we went to a sky island, which Noctis wouldn't really know what the fuck about, but it was literally a solid cloud, and everything was really fluffy. And then he got set on fire, and it hurt a lot. Then he woke up, and would anyone like to roll 2d4 to see how much damage I take?
Um, 4.
All right, the Noctis wakes up, seeing his skin burning in his carriage. He was about to scream, so I'm gonna roll this because this is the introduction to Noctis's new ability from his Divine Fox powers. Healing Flames. Golden Flames just erupt from him, healing him by 7, so and then he got knocked out again. Now he now now he is in front of his grandmother, which he has thoroughly explained to him uh that congratulations, I've grown a second tail. I look at my backside, I see a second tail. Neat. And
She also puts on a second pair of ears and
get
laughs.
out. and then and then I and then
She like
she tells
flickers
me
her fingers, magics up a couple of ears.
why. Anyways, I asked why the fire is burning me, and she has a bit of bad news.
I don't know the bad
Uh,
news, so you
and good
continue.
news.
You're dying.
The, the,
R.I.P.
the bad news is that
The bad news is that you're a
my
furry.
my body that no my body is semi compatible to the divine fires that has in like imbued to my soul. So
I'm
I will
so
be.
glad you didn't say what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were about to say your body is changing. This is puberty.
I'm 16. I'm still going through puberty. Doctor's
Nah,
still
you're a
going through
late
puberty.
bloomer.
What do you mean? Anyways, um, the bad news is the fire is killing me little, but um, the good news is that 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 I will be having a minor physical change to both my appearance and lifespan. You know, minor stuff.
Minor stuff.
And and that's what's the good and bad news is that I gotten more powerful, but the bad news is that I'm unstable. So pretty much until I reach my third tail state, I will be waking up every long rest with 2d4 of damage, but I can easily heal that away with my healing one use of my healing flame per day, which gets reset per day. So yeah. And then she manifests a giant hammer, a cartoonishly large hammer, and says, "It's time to wake up." And she smashes me with the hammer.
She smacks you on the
I
back
wake
of the
up.
head. I like your cut, G.
I no, and since I'm the one that last one to end my dream sequence, I'm gonna go and say, unless you have something that happens with, I say I wake up and I look at my hands that were red from burns, and still see the lingering golden flames that I now have the ability to heal people with golden flames. And
Alright.
and and I look to my backside to check, and now I have two fluffy tails.
And you
And I look
see
to my
a
head.
pair of ghostly ears.
I wipe them away. Enough of that. I look on top of my head. All right, I still have my normal fox ears and my human ears. Fun. And I have 2 years, two
Two
tails
fox
now.
ears.
No, two fox ears. I have one pair of fox ears.
Yeah, you have one pair of two fox ears.
No, okay. You are trying to get me on that, aren't you? Anyways, I see I have two foxtails that are very fluffy and soft to the touch, and
The
I
more
realize
furry that Noctis becomes, the more the main character he is.
and
Why
and I
is our main character a
realized
furry?
and I realized that
Diversity.
It
I
draws
really need
more of a demographic.
I really
Demographic
need to
my
do
ass. We only have like
my
two people that watch us.
I need to redo my disguise, so I'm gonna roll my deception or performance check. I think it's a deception check. So I'm gonna cast guidance on me this time to reroll my deception
No, you're
check.
not.
I have a new appendage. I have to re.
You don't need guidance.
All the
Why
more
are
to
you
Leave.
pet.
trying to hide your tails? Are you not comfortable in your own skin?
I don't want to be touched by random
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
people.
whoa, whoa. Who said anything about touching? That's weird.
So okay, fine.
We're just
I
gonna
asked my
very
grandmother.
carefully
Okay,
caress
fine. I'm gonna roll against myself against my grandmother's persuasion, which is the plus 13. So let's see.
your grandma is just no, you don't need guidance. Let the tails be free. It's the summertime.
All
Stop wearing a
all
shirt.
right,
Show off your
all
body.
right.
Sun's out, guns
All right,
out.
she rolled a 25. I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Sun's out, guns out, baby. Show off them
Okay,
tails.
okay, fine. I say fine, and then
A
I
reload.
still have the hood, so I walk out with my ears and tails out. It's like fuck it, I don't care anymore.
You walk out with your ears and tails out.
Fuck it, I don't
Out,
care anymore.
tail out.
Everyone in the caravan is just staring at you, jaws dropped. And you
Except
just hear
for
Anna,
Anna.
you just hear Anna say, "Oh my god." And she just screams and runs over to you and immediately starts giving you head scratches.
You already know about this. Why you surprised?
Because there's two tails now. Look at who's growing up.
Grandma, why you said that this was a good idea? I don't understand.
Your grandma's giving you head scratches too.
You're a fox too.
Alright. Does everyone else wake up? I mean, obviously everyone wakes up. You all hear every single girl in the caravan screaming.
Yeah.
Neil's hungover,
You
so yeah.
basically wake up to a Justin Bieber concert. That's what it sounds like.
Failmoth sees Noctis getting all the attention, and he secretly whispers to Mimi to ask him to change into Foxias.
Mimi just, alright, whatever you want.
He doesn't tell anyone that happened. He just has it switch and continues on.
You now have fox ears. Let's go.
All right. All right. Nox is gonna develop a disguise for town because he doesn't want to deal with this if he ever goes into a populated area. So I'm gonna still make it the disguise, but I'm not gonna wear it at the cap.
Also, Helga, she's still very brooding. She walks up to you, goes, "Aw, cute cat," and just like does the dad thing where she pats you twice as hard as possible and just like walks off and continues doing whatever she's doing.
All right, so pretty much I wrote 826 for the disguise whenever we would go
Yeah, but
into
what did you
town.
roll to not purr?
That's the real question.
I'm not on catnip, so I'm not rolling disadvantage on this.
Who says that you're not
Um,
hungover?
18.
God damn it. One of these days, we will get you. All
No.
right. So,
Does that mean that every time he re-rolls it, we have to re-roll to see the check?
I don't know.
To see through these guys, like you win your account, I'm gonna be having it out.
So, you
Like
guys,
like 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 maybe when we go into town, yeah, they're gonna disappear.
you guys are dealing with all of this, waking up, and you you guys notice because you guys are near a body of water. You see a rowboat, and it seems like it's coming towards the caravan.
Yeah, but the caravan has a natural 25
You're
stealth.
not
So how
wrong,
how
but
the fuck does
you see that the rowboat's coming towards this side of the island.
okay?
Or not island, but like this side, like I imagine it's just a river between two separate areas, and they're just rowing across.
Is Neil out and about now?
Neil is trying.
Hey Neil, load up your crossbow. I know you don't have that low that should load, and we might be expecting company. Don't know if it's friendly or hostile.
Ah, just tell him to keep on rowing. I
They're
forgot to say
wrong
my voice
here.
my voice is feeling better, so I can do that now.
All right,
All right.
it's been what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, what of it?
All right,
Mm.
so
Uh,
you guys are eating
just say,
breakfast as this guy is continuously rowing and rowing and rowing. He is now probably about 100 feet away from the island. Do you guys
ooh,
choose
what's
to
what's
send a
for
rope over?
breakfast? I
Breakfast
I
is some fried cod with
ooh,
stuffed potatoes and hash browns, or your choice of like
nice,
stuffed potatoes with cheese on top or hash browns on the side.
nice.
So what are you guys doing?
I yell at the rowboat like, hey, what are you? Can I roll a perception check to see what's
Did
going
you
on?
just ask somebody what are you from 100 feet away?
Yes.
I'm dedicated.
Two.
Two? What do you mean two?
I mean, you have to be dedicated to something. Two.
That's none of your damn business.
You're on a lake.
And you're on the land.
I I I I. Yes.
And he continues rowing to land.
Did like I'm rolling a perception check. Roll a perception check. Oh my god. Let's
What are
see.
you rolling a
Got that.
perception check for?
To see what the fuck is on the rowboat. Who the fuck wrong to? Is it a human? Like 22.
You see a shovel, a
Uh huh.
heavy bag,
Uh huh.
and a kind of silvery thing coming out of his pocket. Shape alone, you can't really tell. It might be a dagger. It could be
I
something else.
well I
And it is a human.
uh not a undead
Not
in
undead.
anything. All right. Uh yeah. Do you want to join us for breakfast?
Uh, I'm kind of doing something, but Sure, what's for breakfast? I have
I
time.
repeat, I repeat what you told me because my brain just went out the window because I completely forgot.
Fried
I
cod and
remember
hash
hash
browns.
browns, fried cod and hash browns.
I'm not really a seafood kind of person. Do you have anything else?
Hash browns.
Uh, Ask your
Like
cook to
like
make
like
some hash browns and put double the cheese on them.
there's
I'll
already
pay you when I
some
get here, or
that has
when
stuffed
I get
cheese.
there.
Okay. I go to Helga. Like, hey Helga, we have a weird rowboat man. Just he wants stuffed
What classifies
cheese
him as
hash
weird?
browns.
Just because he's on
The
a rowboat and
guy,
said he's dedicated? I call
yes,
that a 10 out of 10. He can swim into my life.
I I blankly look at that. Like, okay, I
Helga's just like staring at him across the lake, like, ooh, he must have some
I
muscles coming up like that, all the way across the river. Ooh, she like,
I
she makes it and
I'm just
100% like cuts it into a heart shape.
I'm just like Noxus is gonna pretend he's gonna he didn't hear that, and then he's gonna go do some impromptu foraging around the camp because we're next to a lake and forest. So
Also,
I was like,
Noctis,
why not?
have you
What?
practiced any of your alchemy in a while?
I would get it at every chance.
Right
I mean,
now,
like,
you guys have not been doing anything for the last little bit.
I guess I will roll my alchemy. Yes.
Neil has a jug of alchemy. Would you like to learn any type of potion making from the alchemy jug? What ingredients and how to stir properly?
Um,
Neil,
if
would you
Neo
let
allows
him?
it,
Would yeah?
I like I
He
said,
could
if
use it
Neo
if he wants.
allows
At this
it,
point, though, Neil is just starting to stumble out of his tent. He's not even dressed yet, and he's looking for food.
hey Neo, do you mind if I borrow your jug to learn some alchemy?
Ah, give it a try if you want.
All right. Noctis will try to learn to make a basic healing potion.
You pour a little potion or a little bit of a basic healing potion into a bowl and roll your alchemy on the bowl of healing potion.
All right, my alchemy. I'm gonna give myself guidance because I really
Yeah,
want to learn this.
yeah.
Obviously, and then and I'm gonna add one of my new abilities, my Tail of Luck, which will add my tail to my ability check, like to and then the limit is my charisma, like
Pheromone,
it's limited to my charisma.
you're
So I
swimming
will
in lead,
roll.
right?
Yes.
You see, roll me a d20.
Okay, 14 plus 2
7.
plus
Seven.
D4.
I'm gonna do it double
23.
whatever a d20. So you see that Lee has 14 new lemons that have grown, and you rolled a 23, right? You said
Yeah, I rolled a 23 for the healing potion. Learning.
you can tell what components go inside of the healing potion, and by the way
Ooh.
the healing potion is swirling, you get the basic idea of how to mix and match them. You can make a
Ooh.
basic healing potion now, but you have to succeed on a DC 5, or actually no. A DC 8 roll whenever you make one.
Um. Well, can I make one in the morning?
Well, is it not morning time?
Yes, it is. So I guess I will roll.
Also, are you
I,
giving the bowl of healing potion to Neil, or are you just gonna let there be a bowl of healing and not give it to the only person that's still extremely hungover?
how many I do have like vials. How many vials of it do I get? And I'll give him one vial
Out of the
meal.
bowl?
Yeah,
How big are the vials?
like they're basically I guess vials for like normal potions. Oh, I like however big they have to be, but
I don't
they're vials
Okay,
that
so
can.
when I hear vial, I imagine the long tube with a
Oh,
cork in the top. So I imagine it's like a 6 ounce vial. Like a can of soda is a
that's
12 ounce.
that's what I like. That's what I imagine healing potions come out of. So I was like,
Or
oh,
are you talking about like the round bottle or the round at the bottom and the skinny at the top bottle type deal?
fine, yeah,
Which
that
one are you
like
imagining? The skinny one
I'm kind
or
of
the
imagining
actual like
like
bottle like?
like the skinny one for now because
Okay,
I
so
think
you
that's what
have probably give or take 4 vials out of it, and each one is a if it's a basic healing potion, isn't it at a D4, right?
uh basic heal. I think the most basic one is a 2d4 plus 2. If I remember correctly.
I can find it real quick.
A character who drinks the magical red fluid in this vial regains 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
All right, I'm like, hey Neil, are you all right?
That'll be all right. I'm
Do
trying to
you
get some
need
food from
a
Helga.
do you, okay, I got a new ability which I for some reason know how it works. I could cure you of your hangover if you want. It might look a little weird, but
You work on that ability, then.
huh?
The rowboat gets to the land, says, "All right, who has my food?" And he like
That big tall half work over there, Helga,
Helga like looks at him, waves and winks.
and probably flexes too.
Flexes a little bit. Like when she's waving, she like waves up high. That way every time it goes inward, she can flex her muscle. And then she like says, come on, over here."
So what's your name, Robot Man? So I don't have to call you Robot Man.
I like anonymous or anonymity. Yeah.
Craig, got it. I'm gonna call you Craig.
just just
Because
call me anonymous. I
okay,
don't
Ao.
need a name.
Yeah,
And
I
he
guess
pulls
fine.
out like he leaves his rowboat and he never loses sight of it. It is always in his eye line. Um,
Failmoth is going to offer him a lemon.
Oh yeah.
uh,
Before I forget, Neil here. I had him one potion of healing. Or and use this if you ever get fucked up or whatever. Thanks for letting
Anonymous
me.
looks at Fairmouth. Uh, sure. I will treasure this with my last fiber of my being. Thank you.
The I really hope the moment Fairmouth looks away, he tosses it into the lake.
No, he just like he shoves it in his pocket. It clearly doesn't fit. Half of it's sticking out of his pocket, but he shoves it in his pocket anyways. Um, he walks up to
And I
Helga,
go
asks for
I
his
go up
plate.
to
Sorry.
I go up to Fairmouth and give him a potion of healing. I know you can heal already, but this is kind of just in case you run out of it. Here, one potion of
Thank
healing
you.
to you, Ben. And 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 Noctis just looks at these two vials like, ah, um,
He
this
gets
is
his plate. Anonymous gets his plate and sees that it's heart shaped and kind of like, okay, are you
hey, food's
guys
food.
hippies or something? Kind
I
of
look
like,
at him and I clearly stare at him and I go up to him like we're giving him no personal space. Helga likes you.
uh,
I
who's
say as
Helga?
I say the cook. I say it in the most monotone voice you could ever hear. He likes you.
He looks over at Helga. Is that her?
The one that is flexing and smiling at you. Yes.
Well, all right. And he walks up to Helga and kind of chats with her for a little bit. You see Helga kind of like looking at him, then looks at you, and you don't really catch any words unless you want to roll me something to catch any words.
Ah, fuck it.
And
Why not?
you kind of like see him or give her a little slip of
Uh,
paper.
18.
14?
Let me roll this too because I still have it on me. 30, 20.
Dirty 20. You can hear him
Yeah.
say, "Hey, I'm currently on a mission. I appreciate the forwardness. If I catch you again, we can go on a date, but right now I have something really important I need to do." And he like slips her a piece of paper, and you can't see what's on the paper. You
I mean,
hear
to be
him
honest,
say, "Hey, don't show anyone this. Here's my info." And just slips it in her pocket, pats her on the shoulder, and then just walks away.
I go up to Helga like, wow, I can't believe me being blunt land you a date.
She looks at you and gives you a hug. Says,
Oh, you're
I.
crushing me too hard.
I'm gonna roll a strength check. She rolled a 10. So, yeah, she definitely. You can feel your back popping. It's like a chiropractic adjustment. She's like,
Ugh.
I haven't talked to a guy that handsome and God knows how long. Thank you.
No problem. You took care of me when I was younger.
She looks at you. You're still young. I'll take care of you
Hey,
until you can't. Or until I can't.
the fox your droops down. Oh, I'm growing up. No, I kicked the dirt.
She's like, yeah, you're growing up. But are you bulking up? And she flexes.
The absolute.
I can't build muscle. I just go
Fairmont, are you
faster.
flexing too?
I'm close enough to hear this. I didn't realize.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
eating dinner or breakfast, I meant.
oh fuck it, I might as well then.
You both are
No,
just JoJo
I
posing. Oh no.
Yeah, I say, after she says that, says she's right, Noctis. If you want, I can teach you how to get some of these and just like pose, do a bunch of different poses in a row.
knock it just looks like this hard. It's like screw this. I'm doing magical training. I just shoot fireballs across the lake.
Anna walks up to and says, "You know, they are right," and she starts flexing too.
She's her class is technically a rogue, so she has less strength than me. What the fuck?
Neil sees all of this, takes the cue, and tries to flex as well.
What the fuck?
Anonymous has no idea what's going on, but flexes as well.
You just came here. What the fuck?
You just hear the branches moving around. You see Lee over there doing it as well.
Both Lees are flexing.
I I I throw a rock at Lee. Like not you.
Which Lee?
You're not part of this. You have to go train
Which Lee?
laborers. The human.
The laborers are carrying him in one arm, both, and they're both flexing as they walk away.
Yeah, yeah. Just make sure he doesn't flex.
On it, boss! And they tie his arms behind his back.
Just take him back to Bart.
Bartholomew's flexing.
That's fine.
Okay. You see, as you guys are all eating and flexing collectively, that Anonymous takes his breakfast, eats, says thank you, tosses Helga a single gold coin, whatever the fuck. I mean, a gold coin
Nah,
is more than enough for a single hash brown with
that's
extra
that's a
cheese
that's
on it.
a that's a that's a luxury meal right there.
That's like,
If you toss something on a gold, like a gold coin can feed like a farmer's family for like a month,
yeah,
like a
so
poor family for
he
like a month. So
tosses her a gold coin, winks, and then starts walking over to the beach and starts digging holes. And you can hear him cuss each time, and he looks down at a piece of paper, digs up another hole, and starts to cuss again.
knock is like literally 50 feet away from him, shooting firebolts into the lake.
Yeah,
Neil
Those-
is slowly hiding.
he looks down at the map.
Knock this,
Where?
knock
Where are
knock
they?
knock this,
I was
knock this. Well,
promised. And
knock knock this will remember a note that Neil had like in a bag, and he's like wondering like, is that connected to this?
and you
Because Noctis remembers like Neo taking like a random bag and it had a note. He didn't read the note, but but uh but then Neo fed it to
you just hear Anonymous start like really
his
getting
dog
angry,
Badger.
and you see him detecting. You see him cast something. Find item, and you
I
see
rolled a 14
Neil.
on stealth.
How does find item work if it's on someone?
He definitely knows where it's at.
You see him look at Neil.
Um, yeah. Wait. If it's the drugs, we kind of just use that up. If it's the
He's not.
note,
He's not. I mean, he is looking, but he cast it on the bag,
the
so he's
bag.
looking at Neil.
Wait. You kept the bag?
Yeah, why?
Why would you keep the bag of something that
Found
you?
more at the end of the episode that we haven't used yet.
No.
Remember at the end he pre-rolled like 5 blunts or something like that?
No.
15.
It's that you wouldn't normally keep like the box that you found the treasure in. So
I mean, you guys did keep a tree and a mimic.
Really
okay,
questioning us right now.
The
do you know
bag could be
who?
useful. It's more carry material, all right?
It's a
Okay, fine.
very nice bag. It's
I
smell proof and everything. You could take a shit in there and nobody would even notice.
See, it was worth it.
I mean, Neil could technically turn it into a bag of holding if he had
When you
time.
need a flow on the go.
A scentless bag of holding? That's fucking amazing.
Uh,
That's infinite
uh
shit material. You could literally, like, shit in there for a week
bags,
straight and then just start having, like,
bags of holding can only hold 650 pounds.
exactly.
A lot
Imagine
of
throwing
poop.
650 pounds of scentless shit at someone.
It'd be even better if it was a bag of
In
devouring.
that's just carrying around a mimic at that point.
I mean, you're already carrying
In
around a mimic.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, huh?
Also,
No, I'm just saying.
do you feed Mimi?
Of course, like
Okay.
that's the deal. I
Mimi
I
is
I
happy. So this
I
guy
feed
Anonymous is
me.
walking towards you guys as you're feeding Mimi, and it's like,
I feed
where
Mimi. Let me roll
do
to
you
default. I
guys
feed.
have the bags?
Oh, we found bags on the side of the road and just picked them
Where
up. But
did
they're
you put them?
I don't know.
More importantly,
I
did you guys use what's inside?
use
You know
like
what
Noctis
I'm
wouldn't
talking
know.
about.
Like Noctis honestly wouldn't know. I'm gonna roll diplomat against him.
You haven't been talking to him for a minute yet.
Okay. I wouldn't know what you mean. I literally tell him the journey of what we done here for an
You rolled
entire
a 19
minute.
on a what's the check? Isn't it Inception
Insight,
or Insight? Yeah. He
insight.
rolled
Yeah.
a 19 Insight.
I all right. Let me roll. I roll. I roll. Let's see. 18 plus. And my proficiency bonus hasn't gone up yet, so that would stay the
Well,
same.
a
All right,
19 Insight to like,
that would be 31. Does he beat a 31?
but it's to check what you're saying. So he rolled an Inception or Insight check to be like, is this guy telling me the truth? Does he actually not know what
Yes,
he's? And so,
yes, because I don't know what did.
yeah, but you know about a bag. So he's like, well, you have no idea what was in the bag,
Uh,
and you just know
oh
about a
yeah, he's
bag.
friendly to me now.
Where did the bag go?
Where did you
Um,
come from? Where did you go?
where did the bag go? Let's see. I'll go to my storage cart. Be like, well, what does the bag look like? it's obviously not in the storage cart, but I would honestly know. No, I wouldn't know what bag he's talking about. He just came up to me asking for bag,
This bag was black with a
black
word
bag,
on it. It was suede,
word.
scented, or scent proof,
It's
and it
it's
was
scent
buried
proof.
in the beach.
Scent proof. I asked around camp like, hey, do you guys know of a scent proof bag? Like Neil is gonna be the last, but he hears me go around camp asking.
No, no,
As
I
long as
haven't
nobody's
seen it.
looking for me, nobody sees me.
What day is? What day is? Not
He
this
can,
suspect.
he can
It's
like
Neil's.
tell that Neil has it. He just wants to know if anyone else has it, because he was detecting the one that had the note in it.
The
As
note got
as
destroyed.
Noctis
I know
asks
it does,
if
but like
anyone
he's
knows what the
detecting a
spell.
special one, like a specific one.
Like, okay, if he knows if Neil has it, because Noctis, technically the leader of the caravan, doesn't know. Like Noctis know that Neil picked up a bag, but the caravan also picks up random bags too on the side, CTC. So CTC, what's in them? In the
So
you.
you're just intervening on cartel.
No, Noctis
No,
doesn't know.
you are intervening on
Noctis doesn't.
cartel property.
Noctis doesn't know, and this guy is charmed by me by Radium, so he has a bit more friendlier disposition towards
Just
Noctis.
a friendlier disposition?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Basically,
He's like,
he
all right, where is
he
the bag? And he says,
friend.
please.
Uh,
Where's the bag at, friend?
yeah. I don't know, friend. Let's see. I go around and like I second to last person. I ask Fairmoth. Fairmoth, do you know of this black bag?
Fairmoth responds by saying he's more interested in eating his breakfast than looking through random bags to find useless stuff.
Noctis just shrugs. I'm like, all right. And
That's
then
not
I
the
go
answer
to
I was looking for. Do you
I
know
go
where a black suede bag is?
I go towards Neil now, wherever he is.
You you have to look for me. You got to beat a 14.
Oh, he doesn't even look for
Uh,
you. He walks
Noctis.
straight up to you and says, all right, enough of the games. I don't know if
No,
anyone
no, no,
else
no.
has any
Like
bags.
if
And
he
he walks up to you and
if
says, I know you have the bag I'm looking for. There was supposed to be more, but I just need that bag.
Ah, see, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know.
Really? So why does it look like someone has had, or at least has been having, a hangover?
I got an alchemy jug, man. It has plenty of beer in it, man.
I mean, he's not lying. If you roll an insight,
14 insight. Does 14
yeah,
know whatever the fuck you're talking about?
he's not lying because he does have a alchemy jug and he poured beer last night.
Yeah, that was the thing. Hold on. Let me look.
He, while you're
Hey, I
looking,
need to read that.
he reaches for the bag, wherever the fuck it may be on your person.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch his hand.
That would be a sleight of hand, right?
Well, it's a 19 without adding my modifier, so
You catch his hand.
I wouldn't recommend trying to touch any of that, man.
It was mine in the first place.
Hey, news you lose.
It's not my fault I had to row across an entire lake.
That's your problem.
Look, you can keep what was ever inside. I just need the note and the gold.
Note in the gold. All right. I'm gonna give him his 30 gold. I don't have the note anymore, so
Well, thanks for the gold. Where's the note?
you'll have to ask Brutus about that.
Which one of you is Brutus? And he just starts pointing towards everyone.
Fairmouth raises his hand.
You, where's the note?
I hit it. You gotta go find it.
You see
I'll
him
give you a hint.
you see him put his hand towards his head and wave, and you see a little bit of a blue glimmer in his eyes, and you see him look towards the badger. Why is it in the badger?
Don't worry about it.
Do you not know what you just did?
Do you want to be in the
Uh,
Badger?
Good luck. And he just gets back in the rowboat and starts rowing away.
did he say good luck?
Yeah,
I roll a persuasion. Like, what do you mean by that? What's gonna happen? Um, I rolled I rolled a 31 again.
31.
Yeah, like come on.
With how
What's gonna
much
happen to
gold
us?
he had on his rowboat, how he was dressed, how well he kept his identity hidden, except for the one person that will be a possible love interest, you could probably tell he's an assassin. A high paid assassin.
Hmm.
So good luck could mean a number of things. It could mean good luck, never fall asleep again. It could mean good luck, there's going to be a strike on the Emperor. It could mean good luck, I wish you well on your journey. You just know being told good luck by a very skilled assassin is probably not a good thing.
After he pedals in the distance, can I
Hmm.
walk up to Lee and ask him to throw a rock at him?
No, please,
I.
please don't fuck. Please, like I go too late. Like, please don't attack the assassin if we're not gonna truly kill him.
We could sink him.
Yeah, but I would rather not get the assassin too pissed off at us.
If we deal with him now, we
Well,
don't have to worry about him later.
I was gonna say, I mean, did you just see how he left? He seems well, he'll be
Okay,
back eventually,
all
anyways.
right, all right, fine. We are following him, but
How are you
we have to make,
following him? You don't have a
but we have to
rowboat.
Why would
make
we follow him?
a lead.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Yeah. What do you
Can you follow
want?
that guy? Well, we try to stealth behind you.
Can a tree swim?
It's a tree. They float.
I I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna say no because it's a living tree. So I feel that would be not how that works.
Hmm. All right, fine.
I have
But
a
but the guy's already halfway across the lake, and if we miss, he knows that we tried to kill him. So I would rather not risk it. So we need to either A, try to follow him.
So someone just openly threatened us, and you want him just to walk away.
He's already halfway across the lake.
I
Well,
suggest we just get a move on with ourselves.
Okay.
Grandma says, "Do whatever you want," and he climbs back into Lee and gets into his hammock.
All right.
he can
I
sit.
first thing first. I first thing first. Uh, um, we wait till we get done eating, and then tell the laborers to start packing up. We're going to the next town because that's the sensible thing to do. Move on.
You guys start heading out.
Wait a minute, assassin. Assassin that's magic. I really don't like that already. Noctis is like, all right. He not gonna looks over to Neo like
Neil's lighting another blunt.
no Noctis size like he knows he can't change everyone. Neo, what criminal or organization do you know he's from?
Would that be like a history check?
Uh, I mean, you are kind of like a criminal, or you have a criminal or backstory or whatever the fuck. Especially
He
being
should
with
know
the Thieves Guild.
gangs organization.
Is it a cult? It could be religion.
Give or take, roll me a history check.
Can I roll one with a disadvantage because I
Probably.
wouldn't know?
You know what?
What are you just gonna?
Both
What?
of you can roll me a history check. Neil with, or not Neil, Noctis with disadvantage, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 15.
Was he just supposed to like pop in knowledge in his head?
No, no. Oh, okay. I like
No, no,
I would
no, no. I
know
have something
from like
planned.
society. Oh, okay. Double natural 20.
Neil, okay, double natural 20.
Yeah. So even we with disadvantage, it's like oh oh.
You definitely remember some talk of assassins in your kingdom from when you were young. You've never seen them before, you've never heard of them, you've never seen what they look like. But when this guy talked to you, you got chills down your spine, and that was your first thought.
Ah,
Neil,
fuck.
you don't know, recognize anything about this guy, but you do know that there are certain assassins that have been known to travel alone and get messages via hidden means without talking to a single person and never miss their target.
I look at Neo. Whatever what was that on that note. It was important too that as assassin.
I'm just going to keep smoking my blunt and
Pass
not
me
really
some.
reply and just kind of walk
Pass.
away.
Pass me some.
Your grand when you go take the blunt out to blow the smoke, you go to put the blunt back in and burn your tongue and Noctis, you hear your grandma laugh.
Well,
She's flipped the blunt around in his fingers.
would I know to well with my 20 would I would I know with my limited knowledge to how to right the wrong without for blood?
The only way to right your wrong is with that note. And the only way there is a note that you can get is if you reach down Brutus's paper shredder throat and tape that note together, and that note
All
is
right.
probably completely shredded. So I mean, if
Well,
you want
there's
to roll
that
me a
mending check.
mending with
Uh, me-
disadvantage, because
mending
you haven't
arcana.
dealt. Roll me a
All
mending
right.
with disadvantage, just because you. This
Oh,
is high
okay.
fantasy. Paper
Guidance.
shredders don't really exist.
Guidance. Tail of luck. Mending. Arcana. All right. Highest roll. Highest roll is 18. Lowest roll is 6. Ooh. Now that's a pretty decent roll right there.
16.
16 plus 3 plus my Arcana, which is a 4 plus 2 from my tail.
But
20.
is it
Wait,
at
16,
disadvantage?
19. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because like I wrote a 16 and an 18, so three.
All right.
Okay, 16 plus 3 plus 2 plus 25.
25.
Yeah.
You
It,
can
it,
get the paper back together, but you cannot make out any words. Neil, do you speak thieves' cant?
No, I do not.
I
Nobody here can make out the words.
uh hmm. Can I roll a Neo?
Can you roll a
Do
Neil?
you?
I don't know.
No, Neo. I I can't roll it because I'll roll with this man anyway to get in contact
Except for here's the other
with
thing. Are you
the
guys gonna
underworld.
try and call him back with the note being reformed?
Yeah,
You guys are gonna try and call him back across the river?
Please
I
don't.
Ilmov's not in this conversation because he's in his hammock,
I
so
look
I don't have a
at
boat.
Neo. Can you handle a assassin?
No. Can you?
No, that's why I fixed this guy's fucking note. Look at this note now.
Well, we could have just packed up and left. Come on.
Neil, these guys. Okay, Neil. These
Also,
guys.
100%, you
These.
didn't like reach into Brutus's throat. You 100% like rummaged through Brutus's shit. Robotic dog
Neil.
shit.
It's tough.
Neil. I look at Neil. It's like Neil. We even if we go, he's gonna track us down.
By the way, it could have turned out fine.
Assassins are called professional killers because they will always get their mark. There's no one else. I
I've dealt with the similar types before. They're full of crap.
Do you honestly believe that?
Don't you?
I mean, they kind of killed like a small barony once. I don't know which assassin or organization he is from, but he has magic.
By the
And
way,
he look. In fact,
how many
get rid of that bag.
yeah, never mind.
You have magic too, don't you? I've got magic. Doesn't the paladin over there have magic? We're fine, damn it.
Yeah, but he could track us using that bag.
By the way, I'm imagining when you yell, doesn't that paladin over there have magic? You're pointing at Fairmoth. Lee doesn't understand that. Lee just like points at himself. I have magic.
Lee, are
I'm
you a
a
You
paladin?
are Magic Lee.
paladin.
You're not Lee.
Yay! I'm
Lee.
an adventurer. And he reaches
Okay,
out to give
fine.
one of you guys a fist bump.
I'm doing the fist bump. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You're other paladin, man.
Okay.
Adventuring party. Fist bumps
Okay.
you.
Okay. Okay. I look at Neo. It's like Neo. I like face palm my like forehead. I rub my forehead. I'm like think about it. Would you rather die when you have the exit right here in my hand, or because all he did, all he said is he wanted the note.
Give me the note real quick. I want to read it again.
Once again, it's in his
Okay.
can.
That may be the case, but did Noctis hand Neil the note?
I put it. I I hold it in front of him so he can read it from my hand.
Nah, nah. Sleight of hand check.
I guess I'll roll. I roll my own slide. Good thing I saw guidance. 22.
23.
Fuck.
So I
Noctis
take the
clutches
note.
his hand as hard as possible. Neil goes up to the hand and pokes through his fist from the side and drags it out from under his fingers and places a blunt in Noctis's hand to replace it and wait inside
Perfection.
feeling.
I'm going
I
to
look.
assume Helga's fire is still going, right?
Yes.
Neil's definitely throwing the note in the flames.
I like. Okay. Okay. Fine. If you want to do that, fine. But
Oh, it's already in the fire. It's already gone.
understand this. I got a report with him. So he isn't gonna kill me. He's gonna kill one person. And he's and you're that person.
Who said it's not you?
I rolled a charisma check. He likes me.
I literally threatened to feed him to Brutus. So
Okay,
Alright.
so I realize, or you guys do realize, you could have just avoided all of this by going up to the Thieves Guild that Neil was once a part of, handing him
And,
like a single gold piece and getting the note written or read, right?
you know,
Just letting you know that was an option, but it's no longer an option. That note
hey,
is
Noctis
completely
wanted to be a
done.
spaz, so no, I'm gonna fucking make this just final. We will deal with this.
Noctis just doesn't want to get stabbed in the middle of the night.
You're not gonna get
Pussy.
stabbed in the middle of the night. You'll just
Noctis yeah,
you'll just die.
why? No. Don't wanna. Anyways.
Also, you have an alarm system. You have a Treant. All you need to do is
I
be like,
have
"Hey, Lee," just yell if anything
okay,
goes
well,
wrong.
assassin. Like to be honest, Noctis knows a little bit about assassin world,
You know enough
just a
that you've
little bit.
heard about the assassins that were in your kingdom.
But then again, those are really high profile as assassins.
And
Like
so is
like
this
like
guy.
like in the kingdom where I'm from, we do have a service.
You think
We
he
do have a
has
secret service.
been able to kill Secret Service people?
Secret Service sends assassins too. I'm just saying. I I'm like, all right. Later let's pack up. We're going to the next town because Noxus doesn't want to deal with the mimic town till level 5 at the very least. So I can at least cast revivify
Are you just like
on
talking
people.
to yourself? Hey, I'm not coming back here till I'm level 5.
Noctis
Main
says
character
no.
wrath.
Basically, what Noctis would actually say it's like, yeah, I don't feel like I'm strong enough to fight a town full of mimics.
I don't feel like I can do this until I
And
have,
be
on a scale of 1 to 200 health, 200 health.
Noctis doesn't feel right. Toto, he has a spell to that can bring back his friend with his
Alright,
friends within one minute
you guys are headed out of town. Neil,
to the
are
next
you
town.
following them out of town?
Yeah,
Or are
I'm
you
definitely
staying there to
following them.
protect your team? Or your townspeople,
They've
whatever the
mostly
fuck.
been moved out of there. The mimics are kind of isolated to the other side. So, yeah, I think I'm going to follow them just because I know at the end of the day, they're going to be more useful to me than the town. So,
Also, there was give or take 40 people that were total, like, brought out of the town in that area from everyone else. Helga made 5 gold off of everyone, just cooking breakfast for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, Noctis, if you want to add that to your inventory
All right.
or whatever. Honestly, we need like a caravan gold count.
Actually, how many days till the next town? Because I might have to do payday for everyone.
To next town, probably
Yeah.
like a week, but to the
All right.
next point of interest, probably about 3 days.
Okay, fine. We go to the next point of interest by the time we reach there. Fair off. Ben, add 5 gold to your in inventory because this is your first payday. Well, technically your second because
Said how
You
much?
mean Neil?
we me and Neil hasn't done a contract yet.
Neil,
You
you
said
will
how
sit
much?
there and watch everyone get paid, except for you.
We I told Neil like, do you want to sign a contract? He's like, no, not yet.
I thought I was following like quietly and everything
Oh,
too. Is this before we were moving out?
well, give or take, right
This
now we
this
are
this
moving
is
out.
on the
We're
road.
like, we are packed up and we are just leaving town.
Well, we're leaving the lake.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
leaving the
picking
lake.
pockets later.
Okay.
Mm. And to be
Noctis, you said how
honest,
much?
you get five gold because that's your
I,
contract
I couldn't
weekly.
remember.
And I'm gonna subtract 8 gold total from my well, actually technically 3 gold because I didn't add the other gold yet. So all right, everyone got paid. Everyone's happy. Da 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 da.
Okay, you guys are headed out on your road. You see a caravan of guards going towards the town of Norm Hall. Town of
I
Norms.
wait to from the next time that we're going. Like, hey,
Yeah,
don't go to norm hall.
they're on their way. You're telling them don't go?
Yeah, like the town's currently under
Sorry, you cut out. Under what?
The town's under quarantine.
He says, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just put on a mask."
No, monster quarantine.
Oh, well,
Monsters that look like inanimate objects. So no, no,
oh.
you won't be able to fight through them, cause they'll sneak up on you and then eat you.
He looks at you and is like, "I've never heard of that before. I want to go see." And he like
Okay,
rushes the
I I put a hat on this shoulder. If you want to see one, fair him off.
What do you want?
Can I borrow Mimi?
Fine. You can just see like this black shadow slowly climbing down the tree.
I was waiting for you to see, or waiting for you to have the cat ears walking
No
off
one
your
commented on
shoulder down.
it. Well, I'm still in the hammock, so
So Mimi, um,
Yeah, what do you want?
turn into a light post.
Well, I'm one of the smaller ones. I can't really do that.
Oh,
I can
okay,
do a
fine.
lantern though.
Yeah, turn into a lantern.
And you see him like slowly morph into a lantern, and it looks
Uh,
identical to the one that's on the front of your cart.
all right, and one more. I, I take out a gold piece. Turn into a bigger thing of this, as big as possible.
And he turns into a 4 foot tall gold piece.
as
There, are
Fairmoth
you
looks over and sees Noctis making Mimi change, and he jumps down to see what the hell's going on.
there? Are you satisfied?
Yeah. I've never seen that before, but I will not go that way. I do not trust myself. I almost picked up that 4 piece of gold even though I watched it change.
Yeah. Thanks, me. You can go back to Fairmouth here, and here. I give Mimi some more jerky.
Does Mimi turn back into cat ears?
Sure, why not?
Um, Noctis, roll a perception or whatever the fuck to see if it turns into cat ears and
Cat
see if
ears.
he's trying to copy you or not. Actually, yeah,
18.
you definitely see that Fairmouth is copying you.
Like Noctis is not like affected by this because all he wants is for people to get around and pet him like a dog.
Okay. Also,
Knock.
roll me their checks. Actually, wait, you're not out. You're just out and about with your ears out. They
No.
definitely. Did you put a cloak on? You're not in town.
Yeah. Oh, I put a cloak on when I saw people going to fucking Norm Hall. He's like, Noctis is not an evil guy, so he doesn't want random people to just go and die.
Lee just, or actually, Lee, the person, walks up to them and is like, "Hey, do you guys want any lemons? I'm Lee, and that's Lee over there. He's my business partner." And he like holds out a lemon. Uh,
Does he do it right?
he does it okay. He's a little bit shallow on his delivery, but he does it for the most part pretty okay.
All right.
Um,
I watched this in interaction.
Lee, the person, looks over at you, kind of like gives you a head nod, and yells to Fairmouth, "Can you grab me a lemon or a lemon?"
Sure, sure. He walks back towards the tree, grabs one, and tosses it to him.
Does the tree grow lemons every day?
Yeah, 100%
Does Lee
every day.
grow lemons? Huh? No.
I said yes.
Oh yeah.
And we have
So
14 right now. I gave one away, and he just so we have 12 left.
alright,
Nee.
so you guys do that. Um, he looks, or the guard captain looks at you. Well, sure, why not? Also, is that one of those things? The
Not a mimic. The tree is not a mimic.
Lee waves. I'm
He's a
just a tree.
tree ant. Then
Also, Grandma puts a sign over him that just says mimic.
ignore the sign. That's just one of my lovable pranksters that I love a lot.
The captain just doesn't know what to believe. The talking tree, the neon
I'm
sign
gonna
above him, or you.
I'm gonna roll a persuasion. 18, 27.
By the way, Neil, you're following behind stealthily, right?
Does 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 Lee does Lee does Lee make a sale?
Lee does. So you
I
only have
pat him
one
on
copper or bronze or whatever the fuck.
I
Yeah.
I pat him on the back. Not bad, but still needs to be shine more.
Well,
Like maybe
you told me not to smile at someone, so I didn't smile at them.
not too much.
Oh, not too much. Okay.
You can give a nice little smile, but not your psycho smile.
It's not a
That
psycho
even
smile, and he does his Lee smile like really wide, and he
Ilya,
opens his eyes as wide as possible.
he has sunglasses. Don't forget that he has like those fucking sunglasses I gave him. Like
He like you see Grandma paints over the sunglasses Lee's eyes.
I'm it's like Lee, you have a smile that can scare a fucking goddess, and that's not a good thing. So tone it down. Tone it down.
Lee has no idea what to say about that and just walks back to Bart and says, "Look, I made a sale!" And he like holds up
Work
that
work
coin.
work on his smile.
What's wrong with his smile?
It can literally scare a goddess.
I haven't seen it yet. He's
Lee,
normally.
smile.
He smiles at Bart, but his glasses are back to normal, so it just looks like he's trying to show off every single tooth in his head. And Bart's just like, yeah, I don't see that much wrong with it.
I go up behind him and then take out the glasses to make it 10 times worse.
And then Bart, like, has half a heart attack, falls on the floor.
I put back the glasses. Like, see, bad smile.
Yeah, that's gonna need to be worked on.
It's literally gonna kill our elderly customers.
And you guys continue walking after you made a sale and are training. Um, you guys see a sign on the side of the road, and it's a very familiar sign. It says the
What
town
does
of
the
Norm
sign say?
Hall.
I firebolt the sign.
Hmm.
How much damage?
10.
It like starts to singe and kind of falls on the floor, but you can't tell if it's dead or not. You just it looks like
I
you knocked
I
over the
I
sign.
I fireball about it for the next nine for the next 9 turns, which is a entire minute of just making sure it's just a smoking husk.
It's dead. You killed the town of Norm Hall sign. You
Okay.
asshole.
That was gonna be my new mimic.
You were gonna be like one of those
No, I'm gonna be the mimic dealer.
I was just imagining that you're one of the people that spins the signs in front of stores.
Oh my god.
No, he'll do JoJo poses in front of the stores.
You could have
Anyways,
having you could have had a living sign that tells people if there's a deal going or not for your caravan, but no.
I I'm sorry. Like Noctis is just not dealing with mimics until he's like on his plate with Mimi. He's all right. What's like? Has it been 3 days?
It has now been 3 days, and you see
All right. Firstly, first. Um, then row 3D 20s.
Me?
Yes, cause that's how many lemons you get. That
3D Tunnies times 2.
All these were good rolls. We have 96 lemons
Jesus
plus
Christ.
the 12. We're at 108 lemons.
I guess we won't have scurvy in anytime soon, right, Kaylee?
Right. Wait. No. Right. Well, actually, no. She sounds like she might be a little bit more posh. Right. No
Yeah,
scurvy for another 108 days.
yeah.
Just know, don't eat too many without brushing your teeth. They are highly acidic.
Yeah. How we doing in the toothpaste the department?
Well, has toothpaste been invented? I don't know.
Fine. I mean, how did they brush their teeth back then?
Well,
Was it with
no,
with charcoal?
that or it was by just chewing on sticks,
Oh,
getting all the plaque off. Kind of like how
oh,
dogs
I,
Good
clean
old
their teeth by
days.
chewing on bones.
all right. Okay, 3 days, and I have
You
to roll.
guys
Wait,
see,
I on the newest day, I have to roll my two d4. Actually, Ben, do you want to roll the two d4?
All right.
Let's see how fuck up I get when I wake up because this is gonna be a
6.
I all right, and then
by the
I'll
way,
roll my healing flames. What?
Neil, what are you doing just seeing them travel nonstop for 3 days? are you doing anything on your 3 days of travel?
Well, there was something I wanted to do before leaving town.
Well, we can retcon that. So what was it?
So basically, uh,
What?
I
What?
It's a good plan.
something was messing up with Discord for me for a
yeah.
second.
Okay.
Say it again.
So I was gonna go through town. I was gonna give back all of the stuff I had stolen. I hadn't sold it off yet or anything, so I was gonna give it back to people, all 250 gold of the stuff that I stole. And then I'm gonna go up to the
Minus the
mayor.
the necklace.
Yeah, minus the necklace. I'm gonna go up to the mayor. I'm gonna tell him to keep his nose clean a little bit, and then show him the bag, like the other bag that I still had. And yeah, I'm
The
just
the
gonna
You
the
head
tell
the
out
him to
after
keep
mayor
his
that.
the
nose
mayor
clean, right?
the
Yeah,
mayor's gone.
the mayor's
The
gone.
mayor
Yeah, the
the
mayor's
mayor
with
went.
his people. They're all in.
Yeah,
They're all headed towards Rigmore. The ones that weren't with you guys, because they
Oh
send
yeah, they
out
already
a
left,
caravan
didn't
at a
they?
time. So they had still like 40 people left, and the mayor hasn't been back yet.
All right, well, I guess I'll just give everybody back their stuff and then leave.
Okay. And now you're following behind the caravan. You see them encounter guards, and then you see a bunch of lemons just constantly growing.
I'm definitely gonna take some of these lemons with me.
A couple fall off. How many are you taking?
Probably like 4 or 5, however many I can just grab on the way.
On it. We're down to 104 lemons.
That's still a lot of lemons.
Oh yeah.
You could sell like a lemon for a bron or a copper. So you now
I
have basically like a silver worth of lemons.
I to be honest, like on the road trip, like other than doing my alchemy checks, do you want me to do like alchemy checks every day or
Well, are you practicing alchemy and what are you making?
like like on day one I'll make some more pop because I haven't sold any of
Now
these
you
pops
have
yet.
authentic lemon lime drinks,
Yeah.
sort
Do
of.
do do I do I oh, okay, I'm it then. Dun, dun. Why not I put my tail into it too. Let's see. Huh, I rolled a 19 plus 4 from that plus 2 plus another 4 29.
I don't know what you're rolling for, but yes.
Alchemy to make more pop. Like authentic pop.
Now you have 100% authentic 7 Up. You are the
Like
creator of
how
7 Up.
how okay. How many balls did I make? Because I have 15 balls of discount 7 Up, two pieces each.
With the
So how many?
29, I'm gonna just
Yeah,
give or take say 30, 35.
30 bottles, 35 bottles. How much would I sell the authentic ones?
For authentic, we said six what for the other ones?
Um, three, no, two silver each. Silver pieces
So,
each for the other one. For the discount one.
So
if it's authentic, 7 because
Yes.
there's nothing or not 7. Give or take 5. 5 silver.
Real, real, real 7 Up. Five silver.
Real and discount. Like this is the expensive like you go to the store and you want something that's different from everything else.
All right. And the next 2 days, I'll just be try and make some more health potions from scratch, I suppose.
You make actually okay, roll me a d20.
All right. I'm gonna
Actually,
do
how many
my
are you
oh
trying to
normal
make?
add on. Um, as many as possible, but like I'm not gonna cut
Two
corners. I'm gonna try
days.
and properly
In
mix
two
them.
days, give or take, you could probably try and make 8. So roll me 8 d20s.
All right.
It's
Let's
a lot of
see.
8 d20s. And then tell me how many are below 8.
Pass that one. Pass that one. Well, barely passed that one. So pass that one. Pass that one because like I assume that I add my mod modifier to it. So
Your what modifier?
my Arcana mod modifier. Ooh, barely passed that one.
Okay.
That's just on 8. Oh shit. Pass that one. All right, two more. Natural one on one. Oh fuck.
So that one, you make it and it sizzles
Pass.
and it just evaporates.
All right. I passed to 7 of them. So
Yeah. You now have 7 basic health potions.
all right. Neat.
Okay, so you're now at the next point of interest. Neil, you see the caravan stop. Faramoth,
I'm gonna stay on like the tree line or whatever we have for sort of a tree line that way, if there's
right.
brush or whatever.
Faramoth, you are jolted awake by everything stopping suddenly. Um,
Um, I guess I'll roll a perception check. Hmm.
okay.
To look around at my surroundings. Um, I rolled a 19 plus one from my normal wisdom, but I'm not gonna add anything else. So 30-20.
You can tell you guys are at a sea-bound town, so basically a
Ooh,
pirate's port.
a pirate's port.
Yeah,
What's the town's name?
it does not have a name.
All right,
You
I
just
go.
see a very small sign, and it's not even a sign. You see a carving in a rock right under a tree that is a little bit discolored, and on the rock there is waves carved into the rock and a ship mast carved into the waves.
Hmm. I guess I guess I'll have my care. Like, is there a guard at the town in entrance or no?
Uh, you don't really know where the town entrance is. You just see brush,
Like my
and then the brush leads to a bush, like, or not a bush, but like a very like heavy foliage that you cannot see through, and you past that hear waves and boats being worked on and whatnot, but it's very faint.
hmm. I I park my caravan next to the beach.
Well, it's the beach is farther out. You're
Oh,
still on the main road.
oh, okay.
If you're gonna park it anywhere, you'd probably be better off parking it next to the heavy foliage or on the side
Yeah,
of the main route.
yeah. The heavy foliage would work to at least protect it. I'll like. since Neo's not here because knock let's presume
Neil,
Neo just
roll a history check.
What'd you say that was for? History or
Yeah,
sneak?
history.
Then I believe
not just roll a stealth check to camouflage his caravan because Neo's not
13.
here.
Oh, what? 15?
13.
13?
Roll
You
guidance too.
remember back when you used to be a criminal that you went to this town, but you don't remember what the main goods you being sold here were. But you remember that you definitely sold some illegal things here.
25 for camouflaging my caravan.
Your caravan does blend in with the foliage.
All right, I just tell my guards like be alert, be careful, and then I look at Lee the tree like help the guards if a fight comes starts, and then
But
I
I'm an adventurer. I'm
and
your
and
paladin.
and
Why
and
can't
and
I
and
come with?
okay, but you have a very important a very important duty is to protect the innocent, and that's what paladins do.
You said duty.
Speaking of duty, how do you like the horse manure?
It could be topped off. I've been growing a lot of lemons. I'm eating these nutrients very quickly. It
That's great.
tastes good.
All right. I go to each of my guards and give them one health potion each. He's
Thanks,
like,
boss.
all right, if you get fucked up, drink this.
What do you mean if we get fucked up? We fuck everything else up.
Okay, if you get injured, like you're bleeding, you drink this to make yourself feel better.
Okay, will do.
Okay.
So if I stub my toe, I
I
drink this?
no, if it happens like after a battle,
Belmont is
like
standing
during a
behind
battle.
Noctis, and he looks at the guards and goes, "Remember, he doesn't have any of these." Flexes one arm and points at it. He needs a lot of help.
All of them laugh and just start flexing, looking at their muscles, looking at Noctis, and just gives Fairmoth a thumbs up and being like, yeah, definitely needs a lot of help. Glad we're here.
Why do you think you're here? Couldn't do it himself.
That's why you're here too. The Muscle Bros! And he goes up and, like, gives you a very strong handshake.
Yes. I am firmly grasping that hand and giving one good shake.
Hopefully, I can find a guard captain here.
See,
You're
he's
gonna
still looking
ask
for more
a
help with all of
pirate
us.
to be your guard captain.
Pirates have combat experience, and Noctis looks at his fancy clothing, but like, to probably try to rob me in this like Noctis goes into his caravan and brings out commoner's clothes, wearing commoner's clothes with a robe, still hiding his foxy features. There we go.
Hey, 1 second.
You know, the strange thing is I'm still blonde. Ugh. So Neil is following us, huh? Hogwatch.
Yes, very much so.
Dude, it sounds like he's trying to, anyways, right now. Oh, we broke him.
No. I was like, oh yeah, we probably should have gotten to your role. We never got to your his history role, did we?
That's whatever.
Yeah. Who likes history, anyways?
Well, some nerd, I don't know.
Nobody. I got an F in history like 3 years in a row.
All right.
That's tough.
We can pan back to Neil now.
Alright, you go back. Successfully have done that. Your guards are or you've given your guards the command to protect. You guys are heading into town.
Mhm.
Uh, or not into town, but into the foliage.
Uh,
Uh,
can I roll a his history check too to see
you have
if I know anything about this?
you would have zero clue about any of this. It doesn't matter what you roll.
Fine.
You guys head into the town,
We go
and
to the nearest tavern.
well, the nearest tavern is literally like 2 feet away from the foliage. It is called the Bushside Tavern, or actually the
I
Bushside Beer Drinkers. There we go.
I cast guidance on myself before I entered the door,
Fair moth.
and I entered the door the most intimidating way possible. I put roll for because
Roll it with
this reminds
disadvantage. You're a 16-year-old trying to intimidate
blonde
like
golden eye 16-year-old. Okay, fine.
royalty,
Disadvantage.
trying to
I'm
intimidate a room full of
oh my
pirates.
um my lowest roll is a 14 plus 5 plus my guidance.
Ah, damn. You walk in, you kick that door, and you
Plus
don't
my guidance,
scare
which
them,
is
but the
20
door
21.
the door itself opening pretty loudly startles people, but you don't really intimidate them. But you walk in the room and everyone is startled, so you just think everyone is startled.
Do I at least look like I'm not in an easy mark, or do I just still look like a lad and his really big bodyguard?
You look like Pinhead Larry.
Because of your bodyguard, you don't look like an easy target, but without him, you would.
What the fuck? uh, like Noctis has okay insight, so he could tell that. I'm like, damn it, the Noctis hidden fox ears droop.
Fairmoth, what are you doing walking into this tavern?
He's walking right up to the counter and ordering beer.
I
Hey,
go
that's
up
what we
to
specialize in. And
I go up
he
to the
goes
counter
up to
and
the tap, pulls down the lever, hands you a flagon, and then goes back. to the tap, fills up another one, hands it to you. It's like, you look like a double fister.
You've
What's your
definitely
bar
served
food?
quite a few people. He picks up both of them and just chugs the shit out of them.
What's your what's your uh food specialty? Cod?
Well, our food
I presume.
specialty?
Yeah.
The sign says beer drinkers. You think we sell food? There's some
Fine.
bar nuts on the
Just give
counter.
me a mug.
He hands you the mug and says you didn't ask what it needs to be filled with.
Beer, please. Give me a mug of beer, please.
Looks at you, looks you up and down, and is like, you sure
Please
you
don't.
want this?
I'll be fine.
Alright. And he grabs the mug that he handed you because you asked for it, pulls the tap,
Okay.
and brings it back, gives it to you.
I take a decent first swig and
Yeah.
with that done, I look around, see if there's any grizzled old veteran looking types.
All of them.
Okay, which one's the most grizzled?
Probably the person behind the bar. I mean, he's been in
Okay,
so many.
not
He's
the
been in
fucking
more bar
bartender.
fights than you've been in years alive.
Okay, not the bartender, because I'm not gonna hire him from the bar. Like he has his own business. I'm not gonna hire him from his business to travel the world. Okay,
You guys are
which
going.
one looks which one looks like he like is there one in like an old military union?
They're all old. They all have their own uniforms. None of them are military. They're all parody.
I'm
You look around for the most grizzled. You are bewildered as you notice everyone is grizzled. So you then go looking for the toughest person, and you see someone in the corner of the bar with a line of people right next to the table, and you see that table has two pegs sticking out of the table and a jar in the middle full of coins.
oh,
Do you approach
all
him
right.
or do you look for anyone else? Neil, are
I
you entering this area? Are you entering the pirate town thing? And where are you going in said pirate town?
Oh, sorry. Were you talking to me?
Yeah,
Sorry, I have one headphone off.
nah, you're good.
I'm actually just gonna go back to the caravan and like kind of just hang around there for a bit and kind of scope out what's going on.
Uh,
you'll just see guards walking
yeah, at the
around.
caravan, you hear one of the guards say, "Hey, you're from the town of Norms. Why are you here?"
Don't worry about it. Rolling persuasion for that one.
How
Okay.
Oh,
persuasive.
oh my god, you are gonna get tied to fucking Lee, the tree, when
Honestly,
time comes
being
back.
tied to Lee, the person, would be more of a punishment.
Yeah, you get tied to Lee as he smiles at you.
Well, it's a 17, so
I rolled a 19.
Shit.
You are 100% tied to Lee, the person, and both of you are tied to the tree, Lee, and they're just both giving you the indistinguishable Lee smile. Like, Lee taught the tree how to do the Lee smile.
Oh my
Oh
god,
no!
that is
Oh
so
no!
humiliating. All right, I,
You now will
I,
have nightmares every time you dream. It will always be that Lee smile that wakes you up. Every time
I,
you close your eyes for longer than half a second, you will see that smile.
Please, someone just pour lemon juice in my eyes.
nope,
Never
nope,
see
that
I
one, no,
can
no.
do that.
It makes it worse. You
You
see it
have
through
to
limits.
close your
It's worse.
eyes if they pour lemon juice in your eyes.
All right. I I buy a top shelf drink, a strongest rum.
Hey, kid, have you not read
No,
the sign? It's
come
we are
on.
beer drinkers. We only sell one thing, and that is beer.
Okay, fine, fine. I like one for that gentleman in the corner, making people look like losers.
Well, fine. And he grabs one or grabs a flagon, goes up, gets beer, walks it over to him, and says, "Kid at the bar bought it for you."
I go. I go up to him like, hey, tell me what's your story?
Well, how much
And,
time do you got?
a good amount.
Well, it all started when I was, well, honestly, born. I was born on a ship just like the rest of us in this bar. And I lived
Mm,
my entire life fighting off monsters, sea creatures, anyone that's after a bounty. Finally got around to selling that bounty when I was about 5 years old. We amassed quite a hefty amount of gold. We were known as the rich ones around here. I lost it all
ooh.
in my gambling addiction. I have since gained a
can,
strength.
like doctors to it, but as a player, can I hear a short version of this?
This is the short version.
Fuck,
I've
the
since
shorter
been
version.
working out my problems and addictions and realized I really, really enjoy lifting weights and fighting people. I'm no longer allowed to fight people here, but
Mm,
I nothing says I'm not allowed to arm wrestle them. So whenever I'm
I
bored,
do.
I set up a tournament hosted by yours truly. Nice to meet
So
you,
you're.
Sir Armington. He grabs your hand and squeezes as hard as
I,
possible. You take
I'm gonna roll a strength roll to squeeze back as strong as possible.
you take
Natural
two
fucking
damage.
20.
Uh,
Natural fucking 20. Let's go.
You squeeze back pretty hard, but this dude has like a +5 to strength. He rolled a 21.
I
Luckily, you don't get your hand broken. You no longer are taking damage, but he still manages to squeeze your hand something fierce. And he says, "Quite a grip you got on there. What do I call you?"
uh Uh, you just call me Arthur. And to be honest, I
You can
am
call
looking for
me
Mhm,
Armington. I used to go
Armington.
by
Got it.
something else, but the local lads have called me Armington for the last plenty of years, and I've honestly forgotten my own family name. But
Well, Armington,
Armington works.
how would you how are you commanding men?
Well, that's a very odd thing to ask. Are you looking for a uprising?
A uprising? No, nothing as brass as at least
Are
depending on the
you looking
situation.
for a manipulator?
I'm looking for a captain. Well, a guard captain to be exact, and
My
I need
parents
someone that.
were the captain of the ship. I was never in charge. I don't know if I'd be able to fill those shoes.
Well, there is a one way to find out, and there is one way to find out, and you seem an educated sort, so
I may seem educated, but the sea taught me most of what I know.
well, you have experience at the very least, and I have a opportunity. How would you like to travel a bit of the world
If I wanted to
as a
travel the world, I could get back on a ship.
hmm,
I actually prefer the water over the land. Is there anything you can
yeah.
say to convince me otherwise?
Well, I do give a pretty fair a bit of above the average wage of weekly, but for a man of your talent, for a man of your talents, I would be willing to give how about one gold and five silver a week.
You're giving Fairmoth 5.
Fairmouth, I'm preparing to bargain. Technically, and Fairmouth is a personal bodyguard that follows me around. There will be points in Fairmouth's job where he literally gets paid to sit in a office room while I go through documents for a entire week. There will be those points. Like those points will be boring. Fairmouth will be drinking a lot of beer while I'm going through documents. But it's going to be very fucking boring. Him on the other side, being a guard captain, is going to have a bit more fun. Cause he can go on a patrol. He can go, I don't know, go bother
Listen,
the
kid.
prisoners that we
Listen.
captured.
Do you see this bowl in the middle of this table?
Mm, yes, I see
Do you
it.
see how much coin I have made?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell
Okay.
you what.
What if? Mm-hmm.
I can tell you're not the strongest. You have a great grip. That guy. And
Yes,
he points at
I did.
Fairmoth.
Oh my.
If he can win an arm wrestling match against me,
All right.
we have a deal. But
Are there
besides,
any rules?
it's an arm wrestling match, just no weapons.
Okay. There's no weapons, and that's the only rule, right?
Well, no dirty tricks. You're not just gonna, like, the second I say go, just cut my hand off.
No, no. There isn't gonna be no cutting of hands. There no.
In that case, yes. You're fine.
All right.
Otherwise, no weapons, no dirty tricks. You are. He points to Fairmouth. Big guy.
All
Sit
right.
down.
I I go to Fairmouth and I cast enlarge on him. It's not a dirty trick. It's a magic trick.
Okay.
I don't even know what enlarging does.
You have advantage on your strength checks, and because we're in a, you technically don't grow bigger. You just get the benefits of just being enlarged, and you do a D4 to your melee attack, additional DD4. So I just go up and touch Fairmouth, and just like, you have advantage on your strength checks now.
Okay. So I get a +4 as well.
You have you have a D4 to your melee attack. So yeah.
Bit. So the
So you have
first roll.
advantage.
Alright. So, roll me 3 strength checks.
He has advantage on his strength checks.
My highest was a 24.
Give me all of them, though.
All of them? 1 second. Let me go back. So one was a 24. One was a 22, and one was a nat 1.
Wait, on advantage, you got that one on advantage.
No, I'm supposed to advantage all 3 of them? He just said 3
Yes.
rolls.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay, well, we're gonna do this then. So the first 2 rolls were 24 and the nat. So the nat 1 was the first one, and that's when I got 24. So 24 on the highest of that one. Um.
So that's the first one's
Okay.
24.
Well, the second one I rolled a nat 20,
Okay.
and the third one, the first roll is an 11. The second roll is a 21. So 24, 21, and a nat 20.
You do successfully beat him. You guys, he points at you, says, sit down, and we're gonna arm wrestle. And he goes, and you kind of notice that his arm is a little bit red. There is no cushion on this table. And by the looks of the bowl, you can see that he's been doing this for probably about an hour, 3 hours ish. And by the amount of jugs that are on the table, you can tell he's quite intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
He gets beat, says, all right, just tell me what to do. I
All right.
am at your command, boss. He shakes your hand and says,
I
where's
I
the
sh-
paperwork?
I bring it out, and I bring out a dagger so he can cut his finger without biting into it. I
He's like, oh,
uh,
this is one of those blood waivers. And he goes, grabs his own dagger that literally has the writing for blood only on
okay.
it and slices all the way like down his hand. Like he grabs onto the blade itself and then pulls down on the dagger and just palms the paper.
All right, that works. because he has his blood all over these sign pieces, and the writing is in magic ink, so you can still see the writing, and all his blood is represented like welcome on board, and because you are such a strong individual, your wage is 2 gold a week.
2 gold a week.
Yeah,
I can do that. Thank you.
no problem. I shake his hand and
He
all that
shakes
jazz.
your hand and you just get very bloody.
Oh, I would you like to be healed?
Nah, every wound is a story to tell, and this is the story of my new job.
All right. Um. And well, I guess it's time to celebrate. How much? Actually, fuck it. I'll buy two rounds for everyone in the bar.
Give or take, there's 20 people, so I'm gonna just say fuck it. 10 silver.
All right, that's a gold piece. So I'll subtract the gold piece. Does Fairmouth win the gold ball?
Fairmont does not win the gold bull. Actually, you
Alright.
know what? He says that was for the job. You want to do one more? Fairmouth?
I'm always up for a fight. I know it's not a fight, but
He looks at you,
uh,
says, I love that fighting spirit.
Well, you
so
guys
am I
are
still?
you guys are coworkers. So don't try to kill each other. Okay?
So am I still rolling with advantage then?
Yes, because my spell hasn't ended yet.
And are we still doing the best of three again?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I
you
just
And,
wanted
win.
to make sure before I started rolling a shit ton.
best of three.
God damn, he rolled like shit.
So my first roll, is an 18.
All right, I'm gonna add him to my caravan. Um, how do you spell his name?
Uh, well, it's Armington, so
Um,
ARMINGTON.
Armington, guard captain. I'm putting him guard captain. Yeah, there you go.
18, a 21, and a 6.
Um,
Guard captain.
18, 21, and a 6. What's that total up to?
Oh, those are my three rolls in a row.
Yeah, what is that total up to?
Well, 18 and 21 would be 39, plus a 6 would be 45.
You just barely got beat.
That's so unfortunate. I just
47.
want I just want you to know the last two rolls that both sucked, they both teetered on a 20 and then fell over to the
All right.
2.
Get fucked.
The exact same way on both ways. Unfortunate.
Has
So do I
20
lose
strength.
gold then? Do we play a game?
Uh, sure. You lose 1 gold piece.
Okay, I put Armington, guard captain, former pirate,
Make
has
sure
20
you
strength.
put his strength score, just have it at
Yeah,
+5.
okay.
Dude is
Strength, okay,
fucking buff.
I put has strength, so I'm has strength plus All right, there you go.
All right.
And well, guess I could hire two more normal guys. If like, can I do a persuasion check to see if I can get two more normal uh dudes?
Well, actually, Armington says, "Hey, as your new guard captain, and as someone that you
Yeah.
should probably listen to when it comes to safety, especially around
Yes.
these parts,
Yes.
I wouldn't trust nobody else here.
All right.
I've had at least 4 people try and cheat while I was doing my competition. You see this bowl of gold right here?
Yeah.
It used to have 25 gold. It just has 20 now. Well, now it has 21. I don't know
All
who,
right.
nor do I know when, but I have been stolen from. And everyone
Looks.
else in this bar, they are nice people. They are good workers. But most of these people ship hands.
Hmm. Oh well. I do need a extra repair man for woodwork. Do you have anybody recommend?
Not here. I do know
All right.
someone, but we gotta come back when it's not time. They host a
All
little
right.
trinket show.
Ooh.
In
All
fact,
right.
they're one of the best trinketers, or not really trinketers, but trinket makers around. If you
Mm,
manage to hire them on, you might have some handy little tools.
nice. All right. Well, what is the current time of the day outside?
It's probably about 3 in the afternoon. Neil, you are still being stared at. Both of the Lees have not blinked a single time in like 3 hours.
Did they pour lemon in my eyes? Please tell me they did.
They poured lemon
I,
in one
uh,
of your
I
eyes.
I'm gonna tell you this. Kaylee, Kaylee is a little like and she loves to watch people suffer. So when your eyes
Kaylee
get
invented
lemon,
popcorn and is just sitting there eating popcorn watching this.
Kaylee would drop in a eye drop into your eye to make sure to fix your eye every time it gets burnt. So you have a full view of the smiling leaves
Why?
as she
Stop!
as,
Why?
as she laughing. She is just laughing.
Ah!
Kaylee,
I want to be blind.
no. Anyways, like Noctis the decides to like he decides to come back like in a couple hours for the trinket dude, but he like well Armington, would you like to meet the the caravan?
Fairmouth, what are you thinking now that there's another really strong guy on the crew?
I mean there is a really strong
Yeah,
half
but
orc. Dude.
someone that can
Filmov just
rival his masculinity.
Filmov loves it, and when the second we go back, he tells Armstrong about all the
Armington.
past. Yeah, and when Noctis walks back into the room, me and him are both just staring at the door, flexing when he walks in, staring straight at him.
I feel like I see this in an anime before.
That definitely sounds like some like Full Metal Alchemist shit.
Wait, it is Full Metal Alchemist.
I fucking knew it.
All right, yeah.
Armington is like laughing. Yeah, look at that weakling. It's like, sorry, boss, but This guy's cool.
I
Or
I
sorry,
whisper
Bob.
to him
This guy's
saying, "Don't
cool.
apologize. We bully him all the time."
okay, okay.
Are you guys headed back to
I'm
save
with him.
Neil or no?
Like we're gonna head back, but we're not gonna save Neo.
You know,
We're not. We're like. I'm gonna question Neo. Like, why are you here? Like, oh, okay, we head back to get Armington to be introduced as the new boss of the normal guards.
Guys are headed back.
What is Armington's preferred weapon? So I can write it down.
This guy definitely
a big
has a
yet.
broadsword.
Ooh, so pretty much a long sword in D term.
Yeah.
Or wait, a long sword or a great sword. Which do you prefer?
Um, Probably a great sword.
All right, nice. All right. I'm gonna write it down next to his name.
I would just like to establish this has been what you've been staring at for the last like 3 hours, Neil.
What has he been staring at?
If you look in the D&D chat, it's
I
just
will look into D&D chat.
Yeah, Neil is just not fucking dealing with this. Just slowly going mad. Probably wants to die a little.
I come back. I finally come back, and I see Neil. I call all the guards to introduce them to their new manager.
yeah. You all the guards are. Yeah, boss. Who is this? Also,
The
we
new guard
caught a
captain.
straggler.
Ah,
So our new guard
I
captain. All right.
yes.
So you're no longer gonna be managing us. You're no longer
I mean,
our boss.
I could still, yeah. I'm still your boss. Like, I'm your boss's boss now.
Oh, okay. So I can finally say management sucks and not have to blame you. Good.
Yes, but then this guy, Armington flexes. Well, probably knock a few teeth leaves from you if you say that.
And they look and are like, well, welcome on board. And they all kind of like give him a handshake and say it'll be an honor serving with you.
Uh, all right, time to deal.
Lag. Time
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
what?
pretend I know what you just said. It's time to dance.
I was thinking it is time to end this episode session. It is, yeah. Um, I really have no idea what to say other than I'll wait for him to get back to existence.
Yeah,
I don't
Egg
know if
just went
that's
off
the
to like fucking
thing.
where I don't know where.
You don't
Neil,
understand.
how are
This
you
happens a
planning on
lot.
like, are you planning on hanging yourself on Lee?
All right, sorry. My Discord disconnect. I wrote a 15 on a wisdom saving throw to uh to not be terrified when I walk over to when I walked over to Neil. Is a 15 good enough to
No,
not
it's
I
do?
rolled
unrollable.
15, but I'm gonna say Neil has, or not Neil, Lee has the advantage in that terrifying
I,
versus not
I'm
being terrified. So, yeah, no, you're
uh,
definitely terrified.
You
I
sounded terrified.
I roll favored by the gods to win that saving throw.
You hear your grandma be like, "Oh my God,
20.
I can't even." I,
I'm not
I
terrified
know
anymore.
you said that he's terrifying, but I didn't know he was this terrifying. And she like draws on the dirt his exact same face and smile. Is like, "I'm gonna use this," and just like
Grandma,
gives you
no.
sunglasses, or actually blurs out their faces. Blurs out Lee, Tree Lee's face and Lee Lee's face.
Great.
Neil, you are no longer staring at both of the Lee's faces.
Hey, Noctis, how's it going?
I can make that come back if you don't start answering my questions.
Oh,
Why are you here? I you went back with the went back to the mayor at that normal.
The mayor
This is
wasn't there
literally
anymore,
3 days.
so I left.
I thought you would go back to the other town.
Nah, it was more beneficial to follow you guys. Apparently not.
I mean, my guards caught you, so you were obviously being suspicious.
I just walked out of the brush. I don't know. They just they tied me to the tree, man.
I quite enjoyed staring at you.
At least
Good
somebody
job.
enjoyed it then.
Kaylee is just laughing, just eating popcorn and just laughing at you. Like if you don't know who Kaylee is, she's a halfling doctor that I have.
I'm just gonna call Brutus and I'm gonna walk into town. I need a drink.
You're so tied up. But first,
Oh, you didn't
would
tie me. Okay, you didn't
you
untie me.
would you like to meet my new guard captain,
Not exactly interested right now. Thank you, though.
Armington?
Why do I have to?
Hey, who's. Why is he tied up? Good job,
Don't
man.
worry
Apparently,
about it.
apparently he was sneaking around the caravan.
Roll me a history check, Neil.
Can he roll it with advantage?
Absolutely.
So that's a 9.
A 9 with advantage?
Yes. Otherwise, it's a 5.
You know you've seen this guy before, but you don't remember why or how. You just know you've seen him around, just like you know you've been to this town.
Well,
And he does look, and
well,
he's like, ooh, Neil. It's a familiar name.
I give him guidance with his history check to know who Neil is.
15. He He looks at Neil, says, Neil, okay. Kind of smiles and says, I'll remember you. Kind of pats you on the back and just goes back to like checking the caravan out.
I decide to finally cut Neil open. Like, all right, Neil, you could tag
Cut me open?
along.
Excuse
No,
me?
I no cut you out. Cut you
He
out. Sorry.
phrased that completely wrong.
Yeah, sorry.
You
Bird,
better
like
cauterize it.
okay, okay. Like the player, like they're playing non-Oxus Tommy. He's a bit of a bird brain, so he can't word right. So, anyways, um, yeah, he's gonna cut you out of the ropes. Not actually, no. He's gonna untie the rope because he owns that rope.
I bought this rope. I'm keeping this rope.
Yeah, like all right. Thank you for not sticking your dogs on my guards.
Nah, Brutus will be fine. Where's Brutus? Brutus!
What? I want to say rough, but I know a badger does not bark.
Like Brutus is being cradled by Helga like a baby.
Google's Google the noise they make and just make it a soundboard.
Hmm, thinking about it, but that's a lot of work. So, either or, Brutus kind of like badger noises, squirms out of Helga's arms, and walks over to you. Like, Brutus has a couple dents from how tight Helga was hugging him.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to fix you up, huh, boy? I'm gonna cast Mending on Brutus.
Brutus is back to full.
I was also casting mending on Brutus.
Brutus is extra
I
back to
was
full. Brutus is now shiny.
well.
All right, after being subjected to all of the crap with the Lees, I think I'm now going to go get a drink.
Uh, is the beach nice? Blake.
The beach is quite alright. You'd have to go back to the town because you're kind of
All
on the
right,
main path. Uh, beach is alright. You see,
all right.
right next to the beach, there is a bunch of ships, but it's not blocking the actual beach itself.
Mm.
So kind of like just a docking area that you can see through the water. It's a very clean water, and you see just a bunch of wood and nails on the bottom of the sand. So swimming is a no-go unless you swim with sandals on.
Understood. Well, I take like it's hey, Fairmouth, do you want to go to the beach? Your choice.
I imagine Fairmouth immediately, without question, asks Lee the tree, just because I want to see Lee the tree swimming like a kid. I feel like that would be hilarious. But I also just mentioned the fact that Lee the tree can't swim. So, I does anyone have pool floaties for a tree-sized being?
Oh yeah, let me
Uh,
pull that out of
I
my
I
backpack.
I uh. Well, I
Neil,
would ask. I
you
would
are
ask Neil. I
you're
would ask Neil.
you're an artificer. You can create anything at any time. Please create us some pool floaties for a tree.
You gotta go find me first.
To be fair, this entire town is like all bars, so
I'm not doing that. That sounds painful. I'm not looking for him. Like I'm going back
okay,
to the bar
Fairmouth. What do you as
at night time.
Fairmouth? What is your answer to do you want to go to the beach?
Um, Fairmoth will. Yeah, we'll go to the beach. Yeah, Fairmoth gets up and is ready to follow him.
All right. I decide to ask my board members of my caravan, which includes like pretty much like the my traders and my
Hey, Lee is your trader.
not Lee. Lee has to stay to learn.
No,
Uh,
Lee wants to
uh,
go.
uh,
Lee says if
Lee
I don't
Lee
go, I will smile at you. I will stare past your soul into your family's soul.
my fan will be right back.
I will make your mother, brother, sister, father, anyone and everyone feel my presence unless I get to go swim at the beach.
Fine, but you get to wear this. But you have to wear this.
What are you handing him?
Uh, a fucking like the bag mask that Leatherface wears.
Are you giving Lee a gimp mask?
No, the bag mask, like the
Okay.
fucking sack mask. Well,
Oh, sack mask. I thought you said black
yes.
mask, and when I thought of black mask, I immediately thought of gimp mask
No,
with the
no,
zippers over the eyes and the mouth.
On the way to
no.
the beach,
I like
Mimi
pretty
turns
much.
into a snorkel.
Well,
You guys all go to the beach and have fun and swim. I will
yeah.
classify this as a short rest and the end of the session. We've been
We're not meaning the tinkerer yet.
now. I
All
barely
right.
came up with anything involving this, so yeah. Um,
I finally got my guard, Captain.
we've been Dumb and Dumber. This has been episode 7, I think. Uh, thanks for watching. Watch us more if you enjoy our dumb antics. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah. Goodbye.